Kia ora from New Zealand. So funny, so funny. AI or some weirdo out there who's got access to my phone or something. My phone says things like, I'm unable to record at the moment. And we get halfway through the recording and it cuts off, or it goes, your maximum time has run out after like 2 minutes. There's crazy stuff going on there, but I just wanted to say I've been reflecting on, or perhaps asking, presenting, offering the thought that if you reflect on your past, have you actually been targeted your entire life, do you feel? You know, like with your family, however that represents for you, or school, or friends, or relationships, or jobs, anywhere you go, up till like this crazy gang stalking stuff, or electronic harassment. But there seems to be all these different levels. Well, I've experienced all these different levels, and I'm wondering if it's similar for others. And then that begs the question of why. Why have we been targeted all our lives? What's to gain from that? Why are we such a threat? Why have we been labelled terrorists for just as an excuse to have this happen? Have we been MK Ultra'd? You know, or, and that's no joke, don't get me wrong. Because I've been undoing all of that work, and plenty of other people have too. So it is possible. Move through it. You can reverse this stuff, or undo it, or understand it, and it's all part of your journey and your healing. So I ask that, I suggest that perhaps reflection is needed, and if you think back, you might see reoccurring patterns and things. Why has your life turned out so differently, profoundly different from the average Joe Blogs out there that just went out there and, I don't know, got good grades and went to university and got a great job and settled down and had a family and did all those sorts of things, and like 50 years later they're still doing it, you know? Are they happy? I don't know. Most of them, I imagine, aren't, but my life never went that way, and it seems to have been booby-trapped and manipulated and manoeuvred all the way, and people put in the way, and events changed, I'm sure. However, everything is perfect. So if that is your journey, that's your journey, and that journey will bring out the best in you, and you designed that journey before you came here so that you could grow, and clearly we're threatening beings to have around, because they're going all out to try and stop us from being who we are and fulfilling our divine roles, and all of those sorts of things. Why else would they try and keep everybody dumb? I mean, most people are kept dumb, but it seems that the ones that speak out, the ones that can see the hypocrisy, the ones that object to being told what to do with their bodies or their lives, or how to live, or whatever, when they're already living a good life and not harming anyone or anything like that, like being made out to be these really horrible people and lied about, and you know, all of this stuff's going on, and it begs the question why. So and I've asked all these questions, I've got answers to these questions, I've played with these questions for years and years, and I've expanded my learning and my knowledge and my understanding and my clarity, and all of these things. And I mean, I have answered a lot of them, but I just suggest that perhaps it's there's other people out there that might benefit from reflecting in this way and seeing these patterns, and coming to a place where the bigger picture is relevant. Is, you know, we've got to move into that, I believe, into that bigger picture, because otherwise nothing makes sense. And the little reality that's down there, where it's all cramped and squished and controlled and bossed around, and boxed in, and it's just a free-range prison, really. Nothing makes sense. But when you get into the bigger picture and you look at that and you take it as your soul's journey and your understanding and your learning, then it makes sense. So as I say, you come to understand that everything's perfect, everything's working out for your healing best and highest good, and that in healing yourself, you're healing and assisting with the healing of everyone else and making things easier for the people that follow behind you. So it's sort of like the person that goes first in the jungle with a machete and bashes down all the bushes, and the people behind just walk, you know? It's a bit like that. So, I went through a stage where it wasn't fair, but you really, really have to overcome the victim place. And I don't know when it happened for me. It just gradually happened. One day I woke up and it just wasn't bothering me anymore. And that causes a lot of bother for these people. The fact that you're not bothered bothers them. Have you seen that English comedian? She's like, bothered, face bothered, not bothered. Anyway, that's something else. Not bothered. So, yeah, when you're understanding as much as you can and keen to keep understand as much as you can, and know that as long as you're here, you're learning and growing and evolving, then things make sense. And this is actually part of your journey, and it makes you stronger and clearer and more knowledgeable about who you are and why you're here and what's important to you and how you can help others and assist others. And even like these people that object to what I'm doing, like why? Anyway, it actually helps them too. You know, there's still hope for them. Some of them know. Some of them aren't even human beings anymore. Some of them have sold their souls. Some of them have, sold it for money. Money, the root of all evil, you know. And it's for that quick fix, it's for that instant gratification, it's for power, control, and all of those things that are empty. There's nothing there. So the thing that I discovered with dying is, this is the thought that occurred to me, is all we do all day is move things around. We move stuff around, like I'm moving this paper around, I'm putting my voice and energy out here into this phone, which I move around. We make food, we move those molecules around, it's crazy. We just move stuff around, but can we take anything with us? No. We can't take anything with us except our soul. Why are we here? To transform that, because we can't without the body, the form, the time, the polarities, and all of these sorts of things. So we come here to make adjustments to ourselves. We are an extension of pure source. Hopefully the adjustment is towards love, because we have choice, planet of choice, and we have free will to choose to not be a nice person or to be the best person that we can be. It's purely just part of the journey and the experience. We will all come to what would you call it? I guess like a moral choice. Anyway, people like us are sent here as tests. Not only do we get tested, but we are presented in a vulnerable position to these people. They get to make a choice of whether to make a moral choice to help the person or to fuck them over once again, or fuck this person over like you have everyone else. Goodness help you if that's what you've been doing, because the karma's coming around right now to kick people like that up the arse, and they're going to find out exactly how it feels. They're going to be put in the same position. They were tested, and they failed that test epically if they stepped on the vulnerable person. So karma's coming, baby. The towers are falling, and truths are being revealed. So all we have to worry about still comes back to you. The only thing you can change is yourself, and it all comes back to you. Isn't that a song too? It all comes back to you. We just have to be the best versions of ourselves that we can be. Always striving, always creating, always growing, always evolving. the best version of ourselves that we can possibly be. And we're our own measure, we're our own conscience, we're our own higher mind, our higher self, whatever you wish to call it. So yeah, I wouldn't like to be on the other side of that at the moment, or any time in the future. It's none of my business. I just want to live my best life. Apparently that's a problem. It's a problem, Houston. Anyway, too bad. They should fuck off and stop being so friggin' nosy and get along with their own lives and try and sort out their own lives, their own stuff, because that's what they're here to do too. Not to be a little bug in people's butts, as annoying as they possibly can be, and to no end, because they'll never succeed. They've already lost. The light has won, and they're just being bloody brats, kicking their heels as they're going out. It's like, just go already. So over it. Yeah, so do no harm. There's no quick fix. Yeah, there's a lot more I could say on that, but I don't want to confuse things any more than I probably already have, but yeah. Reflection, be your best self. Love yourself, your beautiful selves and others, and this beautiful earth. Yeah, so take care. Just leave you with that. Yeah, it's all going on out there. The gang stalkers are stalking. The body snatchers are snatching. Well, they're attempting to. Yeah. Alright, so kia ora. Oh, and this is possibly a pounamu. I found this at Birdlings Flat. It's my Moana stone because it sort of appeared between waves and I had to run down and grab it. Shining in the sunshine. Nobody knows really what it is, whether it's pounamu or an agate. Doesn't really look like an agate though, does it? Yeah, so I'm not sure on that. I just know it's just special to me, special time, special moment. Anyway, take good care. A gift from the earth, beautiful earth, and yeah, take care. Go out there and find some beautiful rocks. I love my rocks. They rock. Kia ora. Cheers.